We keep working through the earnings here on Wednesday. We're getting close to the earnings for the afternoon, but we wanted to save the big stuff from this morning for the end. Dun dun. Oh, yeah. That's a beverage maker, all right. That's the beverage maker. There isn't another beverage maker out there that compares to what Coca-Cola does. Unfortunately, these earnings don't really do the company the kind of justice I think it's used to over its 150-year history. But I would imagine that after we go through some of these numbers, the fellas at Berkshire and the guys on the board of directors over at Coca-Cola are going to get some of these numbers figured out, and we're going to see a bit of a turnaround, if we're not already seeing the beginnings of a turnaround already. So the earnings per share came in today at 59 cents. Beating by 1 cent. And revenue is $9.7 billion. So they're selling a lot of drinks because Coca-Cola doesn't do a whole lot more. They're a beverage maker. They're a beverage distributor. That's it. That's what they do. So their revs to beat $9.7 billion. Beat the street by $50 million, by the way. Not too much of a beat, but a beat nonetheless. They're doing pretty good. But revenues are down year over year. Just about 16%. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt Coke, and they got to be searching for some answers. So revenues in the second quarter, though, were up 3%. So they are making some sort of slight improvements. Now, due to some bottling issues and divestitures and a Forex swings, they're having still some issues, they're saying, which is in accordance with that negative 16 year-over-year revenue number. But they say they're on track to get that fixed. And I mean, Coca-Cola, if you're going to believe somebody that they're running a tight ship, Coca-Cola is probably the guys to believe. I would definitely see this play out before I determine that Coca-Cola is a sinking ship by any stretch of the imagination. The unit case volume up in Europe was up in Asia. 3% Europe, 1% in Asia, so still not great growth. They're in a lot of those markets and have been for a long time, but they're still competing with a lot of other brands, local brands. You still got Pepsi over there. You're still competing for a lot of market share, and Coca-Cola is doing that. They're still the predominant leader across the world, but it's always a fight. There's always a fight for extra percentage of something, right? So Coca-Cola is working on that, and they're definitely working to get those revenues sorted out. Sports drinks, they said, are lagging behind. They're just not keeping up with the traditional beverages that Coke offers, and they happen to just be the laggards in this case. So Coke beats on earnings. They beat on revs. Nothing was too drastic. Revs down still 16% year over year, but up 3% in the quarter. Coca-Cola, heck of a company. Do as much research as you can before you do any type of investing. Consult with a financial advisor, a professional, licensed financial advisor. Do your due diligence. Make sure that you're 100% all in when you make a decision to go and make an investment. Coca-Cola, really good company.